Hayoi! Dubio! Welcome to the stream, people. We're back. I'm your host, Zero, aka Azrael. We're here on Boundless again. We're about to start a hunt. We're going to be listening to some nice tunes today. Listen to some old prog from the 70s as usual. Usually what drives me to play this game. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed the ride. Oh, what? They left? Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, they left. What? Man. Nobody indicated me or nothing. Jeez, that's... sucks. I want to do the hunt. Wow. Can't believe it. Hey man. Hey, what's up? Not much. Huh? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Just chilling. Yep. Yeah, I saw the comments. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I saw your video you did the other day on Eco. I was going to say, man, you're doing good on it. You finally got your building all put together and stuff, right? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. No? Oh, that sucked. Man, I wish I could play Eco, because I would really like to play that game, but as you probably already know, I don't have a computer that can run games that good now anymore, so it's all console, my games right now. So, but I'm kind of happy with it that way too. I like it, you know. Tell me, when you play your games on PC, you play with a mouse and keyboard, or? Okay, because that's the only thing that I would like. If ever I get back into PC gaming, like, I want to kind of not do that. I kind of want to just play with a remote. But I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Did you see that new thing that Valve is putting out? The Steam Deck. Have you seen that? No? Yeah, if you're into like gaming news and stuff like that, like what's coming up, they're huh? No, it's not part of Boundless. I'm just saying it's Steam Deck is a new gaming console that's coming out on the market soon. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's basically like a Switch. It's like a Switch handheld, but it's basically a PC in your hand. It runs any game that you can buy on Steam. Yeah. What? Yeah, well, I don't know. It's a long ways out. Like, the machine's not out yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of these things that's being talked about in the gaming communities and stuff. Like, if you go on YouTube and you look up Steam Deck, you'll find out a lot of info about it. But apparently for what it is, like, it's pretty powerful, you know? So... And plus, you can hook it up to a monitor or whatever. If you want to hook it up to a TV or a monitor, you can play with a mouse and keyboard on it too. Like, yeah. And it's basically, yo, what's that? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Oh, well, I mean, we all sort of knew that. Like, yeah, and you know what? That's, you know, you could probably say the same thing about many of the games we like. Because, you know, the game companies, they don't just do one game. They work on more than one game. Sometimes it's part of their contract, too. Like, you know, they have to do so many games per year for a company or something, you know. But it doesn't mean that they're abandoning Boundless. Hell no. Like, no, the reason it's taking time, again, like, the Boundless devs have always wanted to take their time with anything that they're bringing in, because like, for examples, the private worlds, they released that way too early. Like, they weren't intending to release it that early, you know. But apparently there was a girl that played. She's not alive anymore. She passed away, sadly. But she was a big Boundless fan, and her wish was to have her own world on Boundless, and that's why they released that update early. It was the only reason why they released the private worlds, was because that girl wanted to have her own world before she passed away. So sometimes, you know, like that instance, you know, they did that for her, which was really cool. But ideally, they wanted to wait. I know that for a fact. They didn't want to release that update that soon. You know. You're supposed to, huh? Yeah, I know. Well, it's summer. It's been busy summer, and I don't know. I haven't been gaming that much, as I might have told you before that I usually don't. I'm usually not on the games that much in the summer because it's so warm. I find my gaming really isn't as good in the summer as it is in the winter. Like in the winter, I'm more like it's not as warm, and I don't feel as tired and always exhausted from the heat and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it really affects how my gaming is. Like my focus is more 100% in the winter, for sure. Yeah, yeah. So when you think you're gonna have a chance to get on Boundless, just for the fun of it? I'm just curious because I'm just wondering what happened to that. Remember last time me and you played, we had set up like we started setting up a place for you and all that. I wonder if, yeah, I wonder if your beacon is still there and stuff. Because if you didn't keep it fed, it might have disappeared. Who knows? But I've been just watching all my beacons right now. To be honest with you, bro, I'll tell you what I'm doing is I'm getting back into Boundless big time. But for now, it's just I met a girl that plays, and I've been teaching her how to play, and so her and I are getting into it. And then on the side, I'm doing Meteor hunt so I can collect orcs to open portals. Because the portals, I haven't had any portals open. Like all my portals have all closed. So I'm trying to amass a huge amount of orcs, and I'm talking like a huge amount of orcs before I open portals. I'm gonna wait till I have like 10 or 20 stacks full of orcs, and then I'm gonna rebuild a new portal hub, set up a bunch of new portals that connect to all the good places, and that'll be it. From there, I'm gonna probably keep the portals going all through winter. So the plan is to like right now I'm doing a hunt and I'm collecting more orcs. I'm gonna keep just saving them till probably like mid-fall, maybe mid-fall or around like the end of fall. I'll probably open up the big portal hub. Yeah, because you wouldn't. What? Right. The meteor hit. Did the meteor hit your planet? Well, it probably did, right? Your old one, or unless you had it turned off. But didn't you have the meteor coming? Yeah. No. But did you see the aftermath? Oh, you're not sure? Well, the thing is you don't know where it's going to hit, so it could have completely missed your village, you know? That's the thing, yeah. It's hard to say. Right. Okay, and so, because you're recording, that's probably allowing you to actually maybe kind of plan out your stream before you actually, you know what I mean? Because I could sense with your video, you seem like you were like, more like, you knew more what you were doing as far as like, you know, getting your build going. Because I think before when you used to go live, I mean, you had that floor plan laid out for quite a while. And then when I watched your 2 last videos, it's like all of a sudden, it's like you really, I could sense that you maybe had planned it out with somebody or something. Did you talk it over with somebody? Yourself, right? Okay. Yeah, and I think it works better like that. Like your video has like a better kind of a content that way, where you know you've got your set objective that you're doing, and yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I know. It's been happening a lot lately. I think it's like my PS5, man. I have to clean my PS5. It's kind of dirty now. There's a lot of dust that collected around on it, and I don't know. I think it's also the heat and the yeah, it's also the heat and the the internet hasn't been that good lately. Yeah, I hope it doesn't throw me off my game. I'm trying to do a live stream right now. Yeah, it seems to be getting worse. Mhm. Right. Uh-huh. Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. It who? No, I've not watched any of these guys. Sorry. Mhm. Yeah. Well, yeah. Go on. Mhm. Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. Yeah. Like the thing is about making content on YouTube as far as gaming content, and especially when it comes to games like Minecraft, Boundless, Eco, all those types of game, you sort of want to try to find your, I'm going to say niche, like your specialty in what you like doing on those games, right? And then yeah, again, uh it can be boring for people to watch somebody mining or collecting dirt. I totally agree with that. And even myself, like I've sort of like created a little system for myself on what kind of boundless content I want to bring. So lately, most of my boundless streams, I always stream when I'm doing a group hunt with people. Uh, I find the meteor hunts are a bit more, fun. They go on for an hour and a half or sometimes 2 hours. And yeah, you do a stream for 2 hours of a meteor hunt, and it can be cool. You get to see a lot of different characters. But I also like doing live streams sometimes when I'm building a project, because building can be kind of fun to watch. So building isn't a bad thing, but never stream when you're collecting stuff, hardly. I mean, it depends. Like, I've did it. I went to Gleam Farms, I stay at the Gleam Farm sometimes to just collect Gleam. Um, yeah. I mean, it depends. Like you could do a stream that shows you collecting stuff, but you have to be like go at a like public farm or something, you know, with regens where you can regen and then, you know, instead of like going in the wild. But as long as you keep your video interesting, even in those moments by just talking or bringing like some topics up or whatever, it can always make it interesting. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sweet. Yeah, man. I can try to help as much as I can if you want. I mean, to just give you some advice or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think for you, what you need to do for eco is okay. Okay, I should go with like a step-by-step thing where I think your first step, and you're already almost like pretty much there, is set yourself up the ultimate base where from there it's your headquarters. Like you have all your necessary crafting abilities and tools and vehicles and everything from there, and then start creating like some sort of, I don't know how to say it, like a community for your, like where you're settled in. Maybe put some signs with like what you want to bring to the game, and then hopefully, you know, like an open invitation to viewers who may be interested that play eco. If you guys want to join the settlement, keep watching the stream or whatever, or the videos, and then you could show like the info on your signs that you write about your town or your settlement or your community that you're trying to develop. And then I hope people will join, because I think that's another thing for eco that maybe that you're missing a bit, and would probably complement your playing ability, and also like, you know, your setting up stuff and all that, is find some people with the common interest that want to you know, want to build with you. I mean, I would for sure. I would if I could, you know that, but it's because I'm really intrigued by that game, and I understand the concepts that it needs to be implemented. But yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Set up some step-by-steps for yourself where, okay, your first step is just to, and it can take a long time. It's the same in Boundless, to set up your own personal workshop where you can actually, you know, create and craft everything in the game from one location. It's always a big, yeah. Yeah. Well, you think it's easier in Boundless, but in Boundless, the thing is when you start looking at the big picture, and then you start needing more resources and stuff to craft. I mean, like, there's no limit to how many machines you can set up. You know what I mean? Like, you can set up like 20 refineries just refining like certain items and stuff. And then this is the thing, like, there's no limit. Sky's the limit. You can go really like all the way. I would suggest finding some sort of method that allows you to have like a way to get a lot of building supplies, like your nice fancy blocks that you can probably craft. I'm not so sure about how that works on Eco, but I'm sure there's some nice craftable blocks. Maybe if you have like, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, the stockpiles. I like that. The way it looks. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. And that's where it comes in, where you kind of do need the community of other people helping you, because I mean, doing all that after a while can be tedious and take a lot of time, you know. But yeah, totally. Yeah, that's what I noticed about your streams, that you've been struggling so hard to get the building built, and at the same time, like, you haven't been farming any food really, right? So it's like it would be nice to have other people, you know. Like I said, I don't know. I hope they bring it to PlayStation or something where it could be crossplay, because I totally would get it, you know. Yeah. 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 Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on a PC game anytime soon. Probably not. But who knows? Like I said, that Steam Deck thing does look interesting, and I think what they're aiming at for the price range is going to be around the same price as a Switch. So I think that's around like $300 or something. But yeah, the Steam Deck, like, I keep hearing all this impressive stuff about it. Now, if it keeps up going like that, I think I might, I might get one. And obviously, if it's a Steam Deck and it's created by Steam, it's probably really, really easy to work with Steam, like to just like, like it's connected to Steam right away when you get it, and you get all your games right on it, right directly on it. I think it's gonna be cool. Oh shit. 61 oils. We haven't been getting much oils today anyway, so. Yo. Hello? 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 Mm-mm. Hey. Hello. Yo. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's been happening a lot lately, so yeah. Ooh, that's yellow wood? No way. Oh my. Uh-huh. Nice. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, okay. Hmm. Right. Yeah, I can see that, Chief. Honestly, I can see that because honestly, we have that issue in Boundless also in certain aspects. Unfortunately, in the gaming world and community, there's a lot of, uh, I don't know how to say it, like little groups of people that, like, they think they're all great and they'll just want to reject people just because they can and stuff. And I'm totally not like that. I don't judge people or anything. I think everybody has a right to try video games because if you think about it, Chief, video games is a product that they sell in stores, and anybody can walk up to a store and buy that product. It could be an 80-year-old grandmother that wants to buy a PlayStation and wants to play Call of Duty. you know, that can happen. And people don't have a right to judge people on their level of play and all of that stuff. And I find that's the big problem. And it creates all these little niche groups. There's these, like you said, you tried to join these groups and it's like they're ignoring you, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad that games like this do harness some degree of people like that. I'll call it elitism. Like they think they're elite and better than everybody else, and really they should be giving everybody an honest chance. Because these types of games are meant to be shared with people on, like okay, for instance, I'm going to use this as an example. You know how I love Boundless. I know a lot about Boundless, but I'll admit I'm not an expert on Boundless. I don't know everything, so that's why I'm willing to talk to somebody and help them with what I know, and maybe they know something that I haven't figured out in the game, and hopefully along the line, they can teach me. Because that's how these games go, right? I'm sure if I got on Eco, there'd be a lot of things you'd be teaching me, and I'd be teaching you a couple of things, saying, "Hey, did you know you can do this?" or vice versa. That's the nice thing about these games, and there shouldn't be no division, but people create these divisions. I don't know why. It's like, especially with the guild system on Boundless, technically every guild should be there to assist all the other guilds. But it's not always like that. Some guilds think they're better than other guilds, and yeah. See, that's what I've been trying to develop with Pathfinders. My guild is that all these things are uh, canceled right from the beginning. There's no prejudice. There's no judging people. Everybody in the Pathfinders comes and is accepted. And if you've been a Pathfinder for a few years, like anybody new that comes in, it's your job as a Pathfinder to make them feel comfortable in our guild. So that's what I would suggest for you to also do for your community on Eco, is to create all the rules in order that no trolls can come into your guild and ruin your guild, because the rules are already set that, we want only people with tolerance and acceptance, people that are very accepting and tolerant, and not trolls and stuff like that. I think it can work, because there's obviously people like us that are passionate about the games that want to be part of these good communities that, thrive and work together. And what do you think, Chief? Yeah. And especially with Discord as like a tool to help with how these communities are governed, like, yeah, there's all kinds of room for positivity with Discord. That's what I like about Discord. It's creating events, you know, timing the events and letting people know. I mean, that's all Discord is really for. It shouldn't be for like showing off or like belittling people or insulting people. I know that I'm on that, you know what I mean? Like, I'll back you up with anything you need as far as moderation and all these things, because I'm really not a fan of trolls. And I like defending my gaming communities, you know? So anyway, you're gonna see a lot of changes. Anyway, Chief, you're gonna see a lot of changes with my Boundless guild soon. It's coming back, by the way. Like, Pathfinder's guild is not over. It's not done. No, it's gonna continue. It's gonna take some time, and this time though, it's gonna be done right, man. Right? You know? Yeah. Once I open up that portal hub in a few months, things are gonna move. And hopefully by then, maybe we'll start getting some news about the next updates. But even so, I'm still happy with Boundless. Like, you know, there's still plenty to do. See, the thing for me with Boundless that keeps me going is I like teaching other people. So as long as like new players keep coming, and then I can keep teaching new people, like I'll always like Boundless. But I think you could do that on Eco as well. Wouldn't it be cool to build like a school, an Eco school? Hello? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I couldn't hear you. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry to hear about that. Okay, so let me tell me your current recording that you're doing now. So you were recording for quite a bit until it stopped, and now you're starting again. Are you going to cut both of these videos together to make one? Is that it? Not quite. Oh, really? Okay. So oh, okay. Ah, that's too bad. I was gonna ask you if you're gonna upload this previous video. Are you gonna upload it to YouTube or? Jeez. I'm good with video editing. I could help you with that. I'm sure there's a way. But no, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying if I had the proper way, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I could go visit you in person, I could probably help you with some editing, but it's kind of like, unless we send files through something. But no, I'm not editing anymore. I used to though, but I don't even edit my own videos now. I just stream, and whatever's on the stream stays on my channel. Oh, yeah. So have you heard or got any new games that are interesting, or? No, but I mean, did you get any new ones recently, or? No. Oh, okay. I really like these yellow trees they have here. Yellow. Yellow. So yeah, this hunt I'm on is kind of not that great. It's alright, but it's not the best hunt I've been on. I think we missed a few meteors already. Yeah. So I played a little bit of No Man's Sky the other day for the first time through a share play. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm still not sure I would be into it 100% though. I don't know, it's hard to say. How about you? Have you played No Man? Have you played it? It is, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, if ever it comes out for free or something, I'll grab it. I just can't afford games right now, but besides, there's also other games that I still haven't been able to buy that I really want to get. I really want to get The Sinking City, and I really want to get Project Warlock. Those are like two of the next games that I'm gonna get. They're not even online, I don't think. Maybe Project Warlock is, I'm not sure. Oh yeah. There's times of trouble, we got to get ahead. They say all I need, all that we are more. And I think I'm so now, like that has begun. We are fools, say you are wrong. You're my life beating before you get strong. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this hunt. I'm not sure how long this hunt's going still for. I think maybe almost another 40 minutes. So what are you doing? Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but like, where are you at on your build? Like, so the video you just deleted, like, you didn't delete everything you did in the game, right? Like, you're still continuing your project, right? Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. So where are you at now, considering that you're playing early on already? Are you still building the building, or? Oh, okay. Did you set up a basement in there or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, do you have a basement? Can you go under the house? Yeah. Right on. Hey, can they hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, man. You still there, man? Hey. Yeah, connection's getting wonky. Yep. You just what? I can't hear you. You keep cutting out. Oh, the intro. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I hope you have a good stream and it turns out a good video and then you upload it and I can watch it. Yeah. Looking forward to see what you come out with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chief, another thing you could do, I don't know if you ever seen how some people do this, but you know how like you instead of going live, you're recording your video. Do you know that you could also, like when you first air your video on YouTube, you can go live, and then people are like, it's basically like you're premiering your video, and then people can comment in the chat too while, and then you could like, you could be hanging in the comment chat with us while we're all commenting and watching your video for the first time. Did you ever think of that? Okay. It's like a premiere. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, there's a few channels that I watch that do it like that. It's kind of interesting. Alright, this hunt is kind of boring. It's not that great. It's not the best hunt. What about daytime? Oh, okay. Yeah. So you ever play more of a Cyberpunk? Yeah. You haven't finished it. Yeah. I saw you were playing Grounded a few weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, you seem to be doing good on Grounded. Uh-huh. Yeah, the bees. Was it the bees that kept killing you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, that game looks fun. I would like that game. I would like that game, I think. It looks fun. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Have you ever seen the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Have you ever You've never watched that movie, really? You Okay, yeah, you probably haven't because I mean, it's before your time. It's sort of old now, but you should totally try to watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I dare you to watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids because it's basically what Grounded. When I look at Grounded, that's what I think. I think of that movie because that's what happens. Yeah, the kids get shrunk down, and then they're like stuck in the backyard of their house, just like in the game. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, just yeah, 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 yeah. Like find a theme for your world. Like, what's your world? Can you name your world? Okay, okay. You just need to find like a common theme that you're gonna work with that might be something that people are gonna be interested in. Um, like I don't know. Offer people some jobs because that's what you can do in eco, right? You can give people jobs, right? Yeah. Well, you need to build a town. So, but first, like I was saying, in order for you to be able to build your town, you need to just, focus on setting up your headquarters, your base, where you're gonna like set up your base. Like right now, you may not even see it, or your base might not even be big enough to have all of what I'm trying to explain to you, but you're going to add on to it. Like gradually, you're going to realize, oh, I need to build an extension so I can put a workshop. See, I don't know all the crafting methods in Eco, but I'm just thinking in the same way, like in Boundless, like, in Boundless, it would be like, okay, I need a room to put all my refineries in, or I need a room, you know, like specific crafting rooms. Like you can have a room that specializes in crafting certain items, or like a workshop. Yeah. And then you also need like a storage too. Like you need a place where you'll be able to like, sort all your things in a proper way that you know where to find your stuff when you need it. Yeah. Um, so your stockpiles, when your stockpiles are first, like when you first collect a stockpile, it's all basically raw material, right? It's in its raw form, right? It's raw basic form. And no, but what I'm asking is, like, you can take a regular block that's like in its basic form, and like, can you refine it? Can you work it to become something more polished or straight, or like what's the deal? Can you explain me that? You can make planks with the wood, is that it? Shit. It keeps coming through. Hey, lost. Yeah, well, it's been happening a lot lately. I'm used to it now. But yeah, I was asking you, like, is there the step that you can take, like, a raw form of a block and then make it more polished or refined or whatever? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Ah. It's too bad. It's too bad I can't get on there and help you, because you know what I would do? And you could do this as well, and you probably have, but you should go on YouTube and just watch people's tutorials on, I mean, some of it may seem like boring to watch, but tutorials can really, you know, help you out in that sense. But I think the types of tutorials that you should see, this is the thing with a game like Eco and looking at tutorial videos on YouTube is, and it's the same thing with Boundless, you also almost have to know what kind of subject you want to do research on. So what I would suggest to you would be to look up tutorials on Eco on how to create jobs, how to get the community built, you know, what are the ways, you know, because I know there's a lot of that. There's governments and all that, right? You can create your own governments. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, right. I gotcha. You mean in Boundless, we got skills. Yeah, yeah. Um, the skill system. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. So that's the thing. So okay. So basically, like, you've started a new world right now, but everything you've done on your previous world, you've gained a lot of skills that you still currently have, right? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Right, right. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Mhm. 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 Okay. I can't see, but I'll check it when you make the video live. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. No. Well, you know what you can always do? You know what you can always do also that sometimes, and I don't know how good you are with the editing thing, but instead of pausing it, you could always or cut it out. I mean, you could always speed up that scene. You know how sometimes people make the speed of the video go like 100 times faster? Like you could speed up your mining section and then when you get back to the building, then you slow it back down to regular speed. You know what I mean? Yes. That looks cool sometimes, you know what I mean? It can add like a cool kind of techie vibe to the video, you know? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Oh, well, there's plenty to do, man. It's like I said, it's like even me, like, you know, sure, it's cool if they're bringing that, but uh, I would just say it this way: don't cut yourself off from the game because of an update, especially not for the shields and swords. Because let me tell you this: once we do get the shields and the swords, you'll realize that they're probably not going to be that interesting anyway. To be fully honest with you, like it'll be cool, but it's not like it's going to change the game or anything. Like it's just going to be shields and swords. The shields are going to be the cooler thing because you know what the shield does is it puts like a protective bubble around you. So no matter from what angle, like even if a creature's trying to hit you from behind or whatever, like it's still going to block it. Like the shield is it's like a protective glass dome kind of thing. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. That's what I really like about the shields. It's about the only thing about the shields. And basically, I think what will be kind of cool is that because a lot of people haven't mentioned this, but you'll be able also to do forging on those things. So you'll be able to forge a sword with certain abilities. You'll be able to forge a shield. Like for instance, I know for a fact that I'm going to want to have a shield, and my shield's going to have to replace my loot stick. So I'm going to have to forge the shield into a loot magnet. So basically my shield is going to become my new looting thing. Yeah. But I'm still going to need to keep a totem to revive people, I guess. So either way. But yeah, like I was saying, don't let that deter you from getting on Boundless. There's still plenty to do on Boundless. Thing is it takes so much time to grind to get certain things going that the whole time that we're waiting for this, we could be working on, you know, collecting orcs or collecting orbs. Right now, I need a ton of shadow orbs. If I could get somebody to help me with collecting shadow orbs, I can set you up with the atlas of the planet that has the most orbs. You just go on the surface collecting the little plants that give out the orbs. Yeah, right now that's the thing. So you just have to find what you need, you know, in Boundless to keep yourself busy. But I know sometimes it can get boring, and even I find myself in these times when I'm like, I don't know quite what to do. But there's plenty to do. It's like... Yeah, they should add furniture. I totally agree for the furniture. As far as aesthetics goes, I think they should add at least, in you know, honestly, in my opinion, Chief, I would rather they focus on doing a furniture update than the shields and swords. But I mean a furniture update like in a big way. Like, I'm not just talking like 3 or 4 new items. I'm talking they need to add like at least like 10 to 20 new craft. Yeah, 10 to 20 new furniture things that we can craft to add into our builds that make our builds look way nicer. Like maybe some nice couches, some beds, how about some dressers, some tables. We already have tables and chairs, but they're not that nice. Yeah, maybe, but what I'd want more though, as far as furniture goes, is I wouldn't mind if they added, now this is totally copying Minecraft, mind you, but you know the little bookshelves that they have in Minecraft? It looks like you got books in your thing. Yeah, I think Boundless needs those. I mean, you could take just a regular storage block and do a recipe with like some sort of paper and leather, and then boom, you have like a bookcase with books in it. I wish they would add that, and also the paintings. You know how in Minecraft you can put paintings on the walls and stuff? I think if Boundless had that would be cool. What? What's that? Yeah. Well, dude, we already have that. We already have that. It's called forging. That's what the forging is. Yeah, yeah. It's the center forge allows you to enchant whatever kind of tool or weapon that you want with whatever. That's what I was saying. Like, so the shield, I would enchant the shield with the loot magnet that allows you to loot all the stuff. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we already have that. But I know what you mean. It's totally a different aspect in Minecraft where you go to the book. And see, in Boundless we have the book, but the book controls the guild, not the forges or anything. It's weird, eh? Like how there's all these sort of similar things, but they do different things. Yeah. What's that? Mm-hmm. What? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well, that's the thing about some of the soundtracks on video games. I mean, you know, the soundtrack on Boundless is actually pretty good too if you listen to it. But yeah, but you know the thing with me in music and video games, like I'll leave it on for like a while, but after I've been playing the game for like a few weeks, I sort of get tired of hearing the music, and then I turn it off. Like on Boundless, I have the music turned off. Um, but it's just because most times I play my own music, right? So, yeah. Bah, I don't care about the copyrights. Yeah, I get all kinds of that, trust me. I'm a musician. Actually, my YouTube channel, before I was using it to do live video games, before that, my YouTube channel, like if you go early into my channel, like my first videos I uploaded, it's all music. I used to just do music. Like I play guitar, so I would play what people call like a cover. I would do like my rendition of a song I like. And trust me, I'm used to copyright and all that. I don't try to do anything like monetary on my channel anyway, so it doesn't affect it. That's the only thing. If you're using your channel to get monetary or whatever, to get money, then yeah, then you gotta watch out for your copyright. You can't. This is the thing, like, but yeah, um, yeah, right. Well, that's the thing with me. The music I listen to half the time is not like popular music, so half the time they won't even come at you for those types. But the only ones you gotta worry about is the really popular music that's like on these, they're like, rich people that they're on these big record labels and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, anything on Spotify is definitely all like corporately owned music. Yes, definitely. No. I listen to a lot of music that my friends, like I support my friends. Like I know people not I mean, I know people that are kind of semi-famous, I guess you could say. They're not like full-on 100% rock stars, but I know people. I know people that are like in bands that get to play around the world and stuff like that. Uh, but they're not on big major labels. They're not like really popular or anything. So like I get to play their stuff and not get much copyright problems with that. Yeah. But there's ways also I can tell you that you can get around that though. You just have to write in your description in your video that the songs, you admit in your description of your video that you do not own the songs or get any monies from it. So then, if you put that in your comments or in your description, sometimes they'll leave you alone on the copyright thing. Or you say, if I'm infringing copyrights and you want me to remove the song, just you tell them to message you. You can tell them that too. You can say, look, I don't mean to, use this without permission, but if you want me to remove it, I'll remove it for you. Sometimes people are more, because then it's showing that you're respecting other people's work more. You're just borrowing it. Yeah. And there's a lot of music too, eh? Like, I don't know if you know much how those laws work, but anything that's like over 100 years old, and I'm talking like old music, so like anything that's classical music, classical music, right? Like Mozart, Beethoven, all these guys, that stuff isn't copyrighted because it's so old. After 100 years old, the copyright isn't, it doesn't do shit anymore, in other words. So, yeah, it becomes public domain is what they call it. So if you ever want to add music into your videos, Chief, I would suggest you go on a Google search and just type in public domain songs, just so You can research that. You know what I mean? You can research what is acceptable that won't give you a copyright thing. So there's a lot of songs out there. You'd be surprised. I think some of the songs from the 50s are now public domain, you know? Yeah, and you'd be surprised if you do that, Chief, because you'll start to notice that some of these songs, you'll be like, hey, I heard that song before in a commercial. And you'll be like, yeah. Well, that's why it's in the commercial, because it's public access, or public domain. We lost connection again. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, cool. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have to get off, Chief. It's, I've been on this hunt now for like 2 hours, I think. So, I need to take a break. It's almost been 2 hours. Actually, just give me... I'm going to be on for another 20 minutes, so if you want to still chat, we can chat. Is that cool? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just talking to somebody. Sorry. Yeah, so sorry. What were you saying, Chief? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did you work on your roof yet, or no? But you know what I want to suggest though. Before you do your roof, I would suggest you add a second floor. Yeah, add a second floor and then do some more walls, and then put up your roof, and then you'll have like, you'll have a second floor. Just a suggestion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be important. It's gonna be important because you're gonna realize that you know, when you get a house, I mean, you need a second floor for sure. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Mm. Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Different types of weathers. Wasn't there like rain and snow and stuff? Or you sure? There's rain for sure. There has to be rain. I've watched people play it. Really? Yeah. Hmm. Okay, well, how do you feed your crops? You just gotta go pick up water from a lake or something, or a body of water? Oh, okay. Well, I know that that's the main concept of the game, though. That's why it's called eco, because it's about ecology. Ecology is like this science of, like, how plants grow and all that stuff, and creating a perfect environment. So one of the big things about eco is that you have to be careful about how you're going to progress with your technologies and stuff, because some of your technologies can end up ruining the atmosphere that you're maybe growing your food in. So there's pollution and stuff. I'm sure you heard about that, right? Yeah, yeah, because you got to be really careful, because you can pollute, like the water can become polluted, and if your water's polluted, you can't really be giving that to your crops or anything. So it's one of the things. So that's the whole underlying theme, that from what I saw from watching people play the game, and by the name of the game, is it's all about ecology. It's all about maintaining that nice nature, uh, pristine nature. But you'll see, it's your decision, because uh, there's two types of vehicles you can build. From what I've gathered, is you can build steam engines. The steam engines are not going to do as much pollution. But if you make the cars from gas engines, well then your cars are emitting gas pollution and stuff, so you're polluting the air. Um, it's sort of funny because I was watching people play Eco, and some of them were like having like this thing between two towns. Like one town was taking all their pollution over to the other town, and they were dumping it in their rivers and stuff as like a joke. Yeah, it was getting the other guys angry, like, you know. A lot of people do that, so that's the thing about Eco. You gotta be careful, because if you let certain people into your world, they might do stuff like that. They might decide to go right next to your farm and drop all their mine tailings and stuff. And then mine tailings, just, it's pollution. So, yeah. Yeah, build your steam engines and stuff like that. Try to go into the steam knowledge when it comes to technologies and stuff. That's one of the main ones you should learn, is learn how to build steam engines. Yeah, cause then you'll be able to get the cars, like, you know, you'll have a car, you'll be able to go longer distances and stuff, but you'll also have to build the road for your car, though. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Hewn logs. Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, a hewn log would be, it's not a like raw log, but it's a processed log, right? It's hewn from the raw log. Oh, hey, welcome back. Hey. Hello? Hmm. Hello. Hello? Hey. What's up? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably do 2 more meteors with this gang I'm with, and then probably I'm gonna log off. Because I almost have 200 orts. It's usually my thing. I like to get at least 200 orts, and then I can be satisfied, put them away. I'm telling you, man, I'm probably gonna do a big like live stream grand opening when I set up the next portal hub that we're gonna set up on Boundless. So yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, like a grand opening kind of thing, and give people a tour of your build and all that stuff. That would be right cool. Yeah. Okay. 600, you said? Oh, 506. Okay. Nice. Cool. Yeah, speaking of that, I got a bunch of stuff I put in my machines on Boundless too. I gotta go check out the guild. I was making some storage boxes. Yeah. So what's the like crafting like when you craft on Eco, does it tell you like is there a time thing that it tells you how long it's gonna take to craft it or whatever? So how is it though? Like I'm just wanting to know your opinion on the time duration on crafting. Does it go fast or do you find certain things take longer, certain things go quicker? How is it in that aspect? Okay. Right, okay. So is there a limit like to how much you can craft? Like is it because you know how in Boundless we have like the mass craft and bundles and stuff? Is it sort of like that or no? Well, what about the stuff you craft on? Like, let's say you have to use the thing to craft. Does it wear down that machine? Does the machine wear down? Oh no. Okay, that's interesting. You know, I'm gonna have to sit down maybe tonight. Probably just I might randomly because I haven't did it in a while. I might just go and look up some eco videos just to see how certain things are set up and all that. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. Mhm. 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 Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. It keeps you busy. Like you put that crafting and then you get something else doing and then by the time you're done doing that, you check your things and it's done crafting. I know what you mean. I do that. I was doing that on Boundless last night. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, you can actually keep track of what you're crafting like in real time, I guess. Okay, that's kind of cool. Right, right. Hmm. Well, that's nifty. Yeah, that's nifty. Mhm. Oh, for sure. I don't. Yeah, it's not expensive, right? It's not an expensive game. Oh, but there you go. That's not even, for that price, I mean, you can't really complain. The only thing that I'm sort of like, okay, and this is just purely from my perspective of how I see the game, and I think I could probably get used to it. The only thing that I'm having kind of an issue with and this is purely just the looks of the game, but the way that stuff is, like, I guess the geography of the planet, I'm gonna say. Like, I noticed there's a lot of, like, those bundles of just the branches laying on the ground. And I sort of find that, and this is purely just, again, my opinion, and my opinion is I feel that the developers of the game didn't really kind of put too much effort in placing what's on the map. Like, it seems like it's all kind of randomly dispersed and stuff. But it's just, I also know that it's just me that's not used to how it looks. I don't know if that makes sense to you, what I just said. But yeah, like, it's really, it's alien looking to me when I look at it. But I know for sure that once I would get into it, I would get used to the look of it. But I found that when I look at all the stuff, like the grass, the branches on the ground, the rocks, I find that it doesn't have an aesthetic look that's nice. Now, that's not saying that you can't go somewhere that's all cluttered with all that stuff and clear it out and actually redo the landscaping so that it actually looks nice. Now, that's probably what that game's really good at, is you could, like, you know, try to make a place look really natural and stuff. I like that you can plant trees. You know, that's one thing also that, you know, in Minecraft you could plant trees. In Boundless you can cut trees and you can't plant them back. You can regenerate them, but I like the idea of being able to plant forests and stuff. I think that would be cool. Mm-hmm. Right. Till the ground. Yeah, tilled. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, because, like, in Minecraft, it's like you plant the trees and then it rains a couple times and then next thing you know the trees are all full grown, right? Or water. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing. I know that there's a way you can pick up water in Eco, for sure. I've seen people work with water and stuff like that, so yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, he just doesn't get or appreciate the concept of it, I guess. It's a thing. I mean, games aren't always meant to be fun. I mean, it depends your outlook on it, you know? Because, like, for instance, I'll just use this as an example. All those shooting games like Call of Duty that reenact like you're in a war, like Call of Duty World War II. Honestly, if you were in real life put into a position where you're in World War II, you wouldn't be having fun, technically, right? Am I right? Like, technically, war is not supposed to be fun, but people play these video games like Call of Duty and they think it's fun. But it's not fun. uh, but a game like this too, like games like Boundless and survival games, if you think about it, if you were put in a survival situation, it's not really fun. But we sort of see it as a campy kind of thing because of movies and stuff, you know, and shows like Survivor and all that stuff. People sort of have become, you know, attracted to that idea of surviving, which is fine, but it's a lot of work. That's what people have to realize, is those games like Eco, those games like Boundless, Minecraft, even Minecraft. I see a lot of people pick up Minecraft just for fun. And that's fine. You know, it's fine. You can play Minecraft and have fun at it. But you'll see those people they do a few things that are very simple in the game, and then they don't realize that there's all these other things that you can do in the game that require maybe a little bit more concentration, you know? If you want to do pixel arts and stuff like that, that's a whole thing in itself. I myself, I like doing pixel arts, but most of the time, I just go on Google image search and I type in pixel art and I find one that I like and then I copy it. I do it in the game, you know. I did that with Minecraft, also with builds. I don't know if you knew that. You could go on YouTube and you can look up like a tutorial build of like somebody did a 10-part tutorial on how to build a nice mansion, like it's the nicest detailed mansion you'll ever see. And I've did that too. Like I find that's fun. Following somebody else's plan sometimes can be fun. Yeah. You should. You should. I would urge you to do that. And even like, you know, I've actually planned to do this on Boundless. Like at one point, I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to look up like a nice mansion tutorial build that's done on Minecraft, but I'm going to copy it on Boundless. Like I'm going to watch it part by part. I'm going to get all my blocks ready. I'm going to try to match the blocks as much as possible to look kind of similar to it, but yeah, I have an intention to do that soon, eventually just follow a tutorial build. See how it turns out. It'd be interesting to see, yeah. I'd be interested to see how like a Minecraft build would go over in eco, like to try to replicate it in eco. Yeah, but go with a theme, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to use an example, but like, let's say like a Japanese theme build or something, you know? Yeah. Alright, I'm checking my machine. Uh-huh. Really? Maybe you got one that's full. Maybe your inventory's full or something. No? Yeah, I just reached, yeah. Okay. Hey, I just reached level 50 plus on Boundless. Do you want to know what my actual level is on Boundless with my main character? My main level right now is I'm level 406. Yeah, I've leveled up a lot, dude. A lot. And I got a lot of qubits. I got a lot of qubits saved up too. Right now, I'm gearing up for a long winter of playing Boundless. There's going to be a lot of work from here on up until, like I said, up until fall. It's probably going to be around the end of fall. I'm going to open up the big portal hub. And it's going to get busy. And we're going to try to find people to join the guild again. But they gotta be serious though. I'm looking for serious guild members. So oh wow, okay. Yeah. Well, listen though, Chief. Listen, I'm just, you know, I'm listening to what you're saying and all that. And I just want to give you a piece of advice, okay? And this is also my approach on Boundless with the private worlds and stuff. Don't invest into a server yet until you're sure that you have a community that is going to join you. Because I would hate to see you by yourself on your own planet. Trust me, it's the same with me on Boundless. Ever since I got Boundless, I knew they were going to bring private worlds, and I wanted them right away, and I was all excited about getting private worlds. But you know what, Chief? I still haven't even gotten a private world. I still want one, but right now, I don't see a point in me getting a private world, honestly. I need to have a solid guild of people, and then I can invest in a guild or in a private world. But that's just what I want to suggest to you, to just think about that, though. What I just told you, just take what I told you and think about it for a few weeks. But I want you to take that seriously. This suggestion, this is purely out of experience and also looking out for you. I don't want you to waste your money. Before you get your private world, make sure you're ready to bring people in with you. You know? Listen, tell me this, answer me this question. I'm just wondering if this is a possibility on how this game works. So your character that you're building with right now, okay? That's the same character that you had previously on the other world, right? No? So you're playing a new character. You have to start a new character? Oh, okay. So that's what I was asking. I was wondering if you could take your main character and go visit other worlds. Even though I still would suggest you to do that. You should have like a character or whatever, like a main world that you do all your main stuff on. But you should also do this other one as an experimental one. You should go find like one of the most popular planets. Maybe not too popular because you want room to put some stuff of yours there. But I would suggest you should try to do that. You should try to go mix into a world that's already established, that's got like a big city. There's probably a big city. There'll be people there ready to answer all your questions. You'll just walk in that city and you'll be like, hey, do you know how to do this? And these people will be there waiting to answer your questions. I'm guaranteeing you that. And but use that, yeah, but use that as an experiment. Go on another world just to try stuff. And then, but in doing that, you'll also meet people. You'll meet new people. You'll meet new connections. You'll meet new friends, and they'll probably be willing to go join you on your world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sure. Go on. Go ahead. No. Yeah, it's a sandbox. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I know. I know that. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could do that commenting, but I still think their best bet would be to go explore. Because, so how does it work? Is there a list of servers that you can look at, and then it shows you how many people are on it, and if there's room you can get on it or whatever? Some are probably private, but I mean, is that how it works? Am I right, or? Okay. Because that's what I would urge you to do. I would urge you to go on to some of the popular ones where there's a lot of movement. Some of them have these communities set up in their governments and all that. You could probably be even given jobs. They would probably give you a job, and then that would give you the experience. You'd be gaining the experience on how to actually run a world and how to run a government and all that. I think that's your best bet, all from experience. Really? Okay. You've went on Underworlds and stuff? Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, what can be done and achieved and all that. That's cool. Yeah, because there's probably lots of stuff you can go visit. Like, sometimes those games too, you gotta take the time to just go visit people's builds. And then you'll see stuff that you'll be like, oh, okay, I see what they did there. You know, that's a lot of learning stuff, eh?